All right, thank you, sir. 6:06 now, and after a few years of bad luck with the weather, a local spring favorite is back in full swing. This morning kicks off the first full week of this year's Skagit Valley Tulip Festival.
Hundreds of acres of tulips are blooming across several farms and gardens. King 5's Farah Jadrin is live in the Skagit Valley with a preview this morning. Farah?
Good morning, and we're live at Rosengard inside with the new executive director, Nicole Rosen. And you might guess by the last name, you've been involved for a long time as a member of the family, but this is your first year coming on board as executive director. So what does it mean to you to be so involved now?
Yeah, you know, I've been in my role now for about 7 months, and I think it's rare to find work that you have immense pride and passion for, and I'm just really excited and feel very honored to promote something that is just, I mean, it's my job to promote a place that is just beautiful and unique.
Yeah,
so I'm really excited.
A beautiful family tradition and community tradition here in the Skagit Valley. So this is popular for people to buy the bunches when they're here.
Correct.
When you get them home, though, putting them in a vase and making it look nice can be a little tricky. Could you show us how to do it properly?
Yeah, so whenever you're looking, I always like to say that when you're looking for tulips at the grocery store, you always want to look for the tulips that are closed, because that means they're the freshest. And often you will get bundles that have this, you know, band around them. So of course you just clip the band. And then each tulip, you want to have a fresh cut on the bottom. So we will start with doing that, where we're just going to take the different stems, and what I like to do is kind of measure where we're at with the vase height. And then you just take a fresh cut, usually at about a 45-degree angle. And tulips are great in that they're pretty lush with the leaves, but you can always just take off any that you don't want. So it's kind of personal preference in terms of how many leaves you want versus the blooms. And so you just kind of go around and make those fresh cuts on the bottoms. I tend to like mine more flower forward versus the leaves. And then what I do is kind of just arrange it around in a circle to kind of make the arrangement.
Now I have a question. Sometimes when you make a nice little vase with the bunch you bring home, they start to droop over. Is there any way to revive them?
Yes, so one of my little tricks, first you always want to make sure that there's water in the vase. So tulips drink a ton of water. They're unique in that once they're cut, they actually still continue to grow. So you always want to make sure there's fresh water, and I try to renew it about every other day. You can take a new fresh cut if you're wanting to do that every other day or so. But the other thing that's really easy to do is they love the cooler temperatures. So what I'll do is I'll just put these outside at night.
It's basically like a floral fridge that you see at a grocery store. Okay, great tips, Nicole. Love this. Thank you so much for giving us those tips. Now, Mimi, you know what to do. You can keep your bouquet looking extra fresh at home. If you're planning to come out here to the Skagit Valley Tulip Festival, just text the word tulip or tulips to 206-448-4545 and we'll send you that link. Nicole, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.